All right, guys, so starting on this little project right here. Look how dirty the car is, pretty bad. I'm gonna be sanding down this whole surface all the way right here, especially right here. Let's get a close-up of that. Yeah, but the car is freaking dusty. Oh yeah, so that's where it's burned. Right there, I'm just gonna be sanding everything right here with 600 grit after a good wash. Well, not a wash, but you know, a wipe down. And then I'm gonna be sanding this with a 1000 grit. And that's gonna be it for this video. I figured if I do this now, I'll just basically open up a can of worms. Therefore, I would have to jump into this project to do it. And but if I'm lazy and comfortable, there's no progress. So when you're comfortable, there's no progress at all. But yeah, so let me get to cleaning this, and let's sand it and get this ready for a little base coat around here, base coat here, and then I'm just gonna end up re-clearing everything together and trying not to get overspray on the car, since I already polished this out and everything. So I'm gonna have to basically protect everything with paper and plastic, that sheeting that goes over. But yeah, all right guys, so before you do any type of painting or sanding, prepping, body work, whatever, you want to make sure you get 100% or close to 100% of your waxes, grease, oils, coatings, anything from the surface, because if you start sanding all that with wax in it, you're just going to embed it into the paint. It's going to get fish eyes. You're not going to have a good finish. So it's basically 80% prep, 20% paint, and you know, clear coat and make it look nice. But this is basically Dawn dishwashing liquid with water, and I'm just going to clean everything and make sure it's 100% clean, and it's not, no water is beating off, but instead it's just a one big sheet of water, and that's going to tell you that this surface has no more, you know, protectant or sealant or anything. I am going to try and take off this weather stripping. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, let me get to cleaning this. All right, so it's pretty straightforward. Push forward here. That comes up right there, and now I got to clean all of that in there, and I've never actually even taken this off before. Right there. Let's do the other side. Right here, push that forward. Oh yeah, right there. Man, that's pretty dang dirty. Look at that. And obviously I'm not going to be doing no painting right here, because this is very low light. You do not want to paint right here, painting in the dark basically. So yeah, so I'm going to take these off, put them inside, and clean them up and reinstall later. But yeah, but there's really nothing to it but to do it. So that's that Dawn dishwashing liquid. And what's cool about these paper towels, that I just throw them right away. There's no cleaning, nothing, just goes right into the bin. And I just replace and repeat. Let's get that side. Now you basically want to work on this pillar only, and whatever drips down there is fine, and out the bumper. But obviously this is already waxed, so I kind of want to stay away from this, but whatever gets spilled on it will get spilled. It's all gonna get re-waxed, cleaned and waxed later on. All right, so gonna replace this, and let's get it cleaned up. All right guys, so finally got everything sanded. It's still pretty wet right now, but it's evenly sanded. There was like some type of chip right there, so I got that nice and feathered out, and that's about the worst of it right there. And all this right here, that came out super smooth, so everything is basically ready to go. And I ended up sanding right here with 2000 grit, and there was like some yellow sludge coming right off, but that's how it's gonna look like when clear coated, so it's pretty nice. I got a lot of the residue off and embedded dirt and stuff that baked on there throughout the years. But yeah, like little things like this I burned through, but all that's gonna get base coat. So basically my plan of attack is going to be spraying base coat where it needs it, and leaving as much as the original paint like I did with the hatch, because this color is good. You know, it might be a little bit faded, but it's pretty original to the original color, so it doesn't really need that much base coat over it. Just like little nicks and stuff like that, it's gonna need base coat. And then I'm gonna feather everything in. I'm gonna end up putting a little bit more paint right here because this was very, very faded. Not failing, but just kind of like a light fadedness. And I'm gonna be blowing this with more base. I'm gonna end up masking this, doing the base coat, taking the mask off, and re-clear coating everything together. And I don't know about this, if I can clear coat over that, because if I do, it's gonna end up cracking, and it might go into like chipping into this. So I might end up just masking off this silicone sealant that I have, and then re-clearing this and re-clearing that. It's a little game plan that I have to do in order to get it right without running into issues later on. But yeah, so there it is right there. It's gonna come out pretty nice, so stay tuned for the next one. So if you guys want to see more, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. All right, what's up guys? So this is another one of my cars. This is a 2001 Tamiya TB Evolution 2. They made the TB Evolution all the way to the TB Evolution 8, and the 8 is like the most craziest looking one, but this is an old school one, being an 01 model. And yeah, this is my little car right here. I love this little thing. This thing is fully optioned with aluminum C-hubs, knuckles, and uprights. It has bits of titanium and aluminum steering. Everything's fully adjustable on this thing. It has the, what is that, the motor mount is aluminum, and it actually has like vents, like slotted vents for it's like a heat sink for better heat dissipation. It has a Tamiya heat sink for the motor, front and rear sway bar. Everything is adjustable, camber, toe, the sway bars are adjustable, ride height, bound, rebound, everything is basically adjustable on this car. It's a pretty high-end car for its day. This thing was basically, when you open the box and you put it together, there was really no options that much for it because it was already a pro chassis, but aftermarket parts made it possible to make it a little bit more bling. But yeah, guys, so if you want to see more of my RC cars, and if you kind of like these things, and you know, you want me to put more of my cars in the videos, just let me know. And yeah, I'm not sure if you guys actually like these things, but I love RC cars. Just something about having a miniature car that you could tweak and make it perform freaking awesome. And you could basically put this thing in a backpack and no one knows that you have a high performance machine on you. And it's so enjoyable. And just the hunt for parts and the extreme tunability of these cars is just pretty epic. And oh yeah, and it's shaft driven. You could see the shaft right there. It's lightweight aluminum. It has a front one way, and it's got a rear gear diff in the rear. But yeah, it's not a ball diff, but it's a gear diff that I had put. So yeah.